Welcome to the 422 Business Advisor Show. I'm Patty Siegel, and I am your host of the 422 Business Advisor. I'm also the advertising director, and I'm here today with Adele Klein and John Coakley from Klein Transportation. Welcome.
Thank you. It's nice to be here.
Great. Now, Klein Transportation is one of the few best companies in the area that has been family owned and operated for over 50 years. Can you tell us a little bit about how you all got started in the industry?
I enjoy doing that, surely. This is where we actually are the third generation, and our fourth generation is being groomed to come up, and we also have our fifth generation as well that we hope moves along. But back in the 1930s, John Klein started a Chrysler Plymouth dealership right here on this property in Douglassville. And then in the late 1950s is when he added student transportation to that. And then his son, Bill Klein, he started in 1979 the motor coach division. And then shortly after that is when Mary Klein started the tour division. She actually started the tour division with the flower show in March. Everybody's familiar with that. We take a lot of, it's still one of our very popular tours, but that's the tour that she started out with first. And then in 1999 is when Bill and Mary Klein retired. And now they are both deceased, and my husband Wayne and I are owners of the company. And our daughter does the payroll for us, and so she's very involved. And our son, he lives in New Hampshire, but he did design our wave design on our motor coaches. And over the years, I know the community has seen our transportation. The appearance of our motor coaches has changed over the years. And to keep up with the times and modernize, like you have to do with technology and everything else. And so he designed the wave design, and he also just finished designing our latest website that now it also fits a mobile phone as well. So it's exciting to be in a family business.
Wonderful.
There's a lot of challenges and ups and downs like any other business, but of course, we just feel the family piece is an added incentive with your name, Klein, your family name on the side of your equipment. It certainly is definitely an added incentive to make sure that you're serving the public and your customers the way that they should be and the way they deserve to be. And beyond that, we hope to think that our employees feel like they're family as well.
Wow, it sounds like you have a real passion for what you do. That's nice to see. Now, do you all do seasonal bus trips or motor coach trips to, say, the casinos, New York, venues like that, especially around the holidays?
Yes, actually we have three divisions to our company. We have the charter division, and that's where a group leader or organization charters a bus, and they can pick wherever they want to go, and we can pick them up from wherever their pickup spot is and take them to any destination. So that's one division. We have our casino division, as you mentioned, and we have a regular scheduled route for that. We go to Atlantic City and we go to the Pennsylvania casinos. So we have a schedule that's available online for that, and we also have a schedule that we can mail to you if you're interested in that. And as far as our tour division, that's where individuals can sign up. And yes, we do seasonal trips, as you mentioned. Right now we're in the holiday season, and we take a lot of groups just shopping over to New York City and to see the Radio City music hall show with the Rockettes. That's really a family favorite, and that's where we get a lot of satisfaction from seeing many generations on our coaches having a good time, because when you're sharing with loved ones and family on our trips, that's where we get a real sense of satisfaction about the hard work that we do.
Yeah, the nice thing about that is you don't have to worry about driving, obviously, and you don't have to worry about safety, because when you're with a group, sometimes it gets loud. You have the driver who's very... tell us a little bit. I know you're really, really big on safety, and I think, John, you're the safety expert here at Klein. So tell us a little bit about safety and also your green fuel that I saw on your website that you use.
Great. Yes, I'm the manager of operations and safety here at Klein's, and I can tell you our commitments here are customer service but also safety. We have one of the best safety ratings in Pennsylvania, and the way that we do that is that we train our drivers to be as safe as they can be, and we also inspect our motor coaches almost obsessively. Each motor coach and also our school buses are inspected before and after each trip, and you know, we spend a lot of time in making sure that our customers are safe getting there and getting back. Training program, we do our commercial drivers training, but then even above and beyond that, our drivers are involved in a sometimes 6-week-long training where they are going with experienced drivers, but then also going out with me and making sure that they're driving the Klein way.
Very nice, very nice. So, I know you have the green fuel.
Yeah.
Can you tell me a little bit more about, because that's a big concern for people, because you know, when you're behind a truck or a bus or anything, a car, and that exhaust gets in your face, it's really nice to know that, you know, you're sitting on a motor coach that is not only clean, beautiful, sanitized, you're safe, and you got green fuel to boot.
Right.
To boot.
Patty, I'll tell you, I'm so proud of this. We use 100% American-made biodiesel here at Klein's. All of our vehicles, motor coaches already are more fuel efficient in that you're moving more people with the amount of fuel that you have in it. But then also, biodiesel is a recycled fuel that's made from other types of leftover oil, be it you know, frying oil, whatever, and then can be reused and burned in the motor coaches. Very proud to say that we're using biodiesel.
Excellent. Thanks, John. Now, moving on, I know this is a business show, so tell us a little bit about your corporate services that you do. Do corporate companies ever say, hey, we want to do a party, or we want to honor our employees, and let's do something fun?
Absolutely, they do. I just quoted yesterday, as a matter of fact, on a company that was interested in transporting their employees for a Christmas party, and this year they decided they were going to take their employees down to a 76ers game in Philadelphia. So that was an idea. We also have employers that take their groups to Dave & Buster's down in Philadelphia. And then for afternoon outings, they might do a baseball game during the summer. They may do a spirit cruise in Philadelphia. There's spirit cruises in Baltimore. They may take their employees over to New York City for free time. And with that, we can also do a Broadway option for them. We can plan their whole entire group to see the Broadway show, or if they prefer, they can just use our transportation, and we'll take them over and drop them off in the theater district, and the group can individually call in, and we'll get them their preference, their preferred show that they want to see. So we can do individual Broadway show ticketing
nice.
As well.
Sounds like you really go the extra mile with companies and
Yeah,
everybody
we do.
individually.
We are experts at convention travel. Sometimes we have companies that come into Philadelphia or they come into Reading and do a sales meeting or a convention, and we can have an on-site dispatcher there, and sometimes we've used our entire fleet to be able to move people from hotels to their convention venue, and then also to dinners and whatever else they might have.
Very nice, very nice. So people know they're in good hands here. It really, I get the feeling. So one other thing I wanted to go over, that you all are Tri-County Chamber members and have been for years. Tell us about your involvement and relationship with the Tri-County Chamber, and most importantly, the community here.
Well, the Tri-County Chamber is an excellent resource for any employer and employees, because they have networking events, and it's a great support system. They also provide you with knowledge. They have educational seminars that you can go to. It's always good to learn and keep on top of knowledge, that you can help your employees be the best that they can be, and that you want to make sure that you're providing the service, the top-notch service that you need to be providing, and for what the customers know and expect of your service. And you can do referrals through, when you have FaceTime and networking events with the Tri-County Chamber, you can learn what their services are, and help with tips and referrals for them. So it's a good support, and it's good referrals for each other is what that's all about.
Excellent. It's all about giving back to
Right.
each other.
helping each other.
Yeah.
Right.
So, with the holidays coming up, do you have anything that you're really pushing right now for Klein, or where you're headed for businesses?
Well, right now we have a tour, which is, that's the part of our business where customers and individuals can call in and join the tour. We have a Williamsburg Grand Illumination tour that we still have some seats available on, and we also have our Radio City Music Hall show. I think we only have like 10 seats left on that, and our shopping trips are selling very quickly, and you'll find a lot of employees that get small groups together, and then they come on board and they either hop on a tour, or maybe their employer charters the bus for them. And something that we've learned through our chamber events is that when employees can socialize in more of a downtime and a relaxed, fun atmosphere, they learn to respect one another in a different way. And then when they're in the office and they're doing their roundtable discussions, they can actually help improve their company as well.
Excellent. That's nice. So it sounds like you're real specialized here. And that's very nice to see for people that are giving you a call. So what would you say sets you apart from another motor coach company? What could you tell somebody that's coming up, calling you and saying, hey, I'm shopping around? What would be your advice to them?
Well, I would say that it's the passion that we have for what we do. I just from starting out in the program, when I explained that John Klein started this business right here on this property, and I knew John, of course, when he was in his retired years, but going down through the generations, when you are passionate about your equipment, you want to make sure that your equipment is top notch. Not only for your customers, but for your employees as well. So it goes full circle. We ask our employees for input. How can we make this company better for you to work, and how can we make it better for our customers? And I think that's what definitely sets us apart.
Wonderful. Well, that's enough said. John, did you want to add anything?
I would just like to say as well, if you're looking for different bus companies, make sure that you we would happy to have you come here and look at the motor coach you'll be riding. We'll even take you for a ride. Our vehicles are as good as they can be.
Wonderful, wonderful. All right, thank you so much, Adele.
Thank you.
And John,
Thank
for
you.
being with us today. So if you have any needs for your company or your family, you want an outing, you want a day trip, please call Adele Klein or John Coakley. Can you give me your phone number and your website, please?
800-451-6700, and it's www.klein, and that's Klein, transportation.com.
Thank you so much for watching the 422 Business Advisor Show. If you too would like to be showcased on the show, please give me a call, Patty. And my phone number is 610-323-6253. Thank you. Thank you.